What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was...
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense this sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need, and look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision, and the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul. The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong. We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's been possessed by an evil spirit. So we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that? that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going... The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, when she asked him who the people, it looked like he was in great distress. All the while he kept calling those names. One of them was Anzai. Sensei wouldn't stop. The ritual has now begun. Please, excuse me.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's...
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day, long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same swordmaster, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best swordmaster, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, But Domon began making swift progress in his training and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Meikyoshi. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. Domon's later. After that, so I decided to... So you see... Okay, you've heard my story.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure...
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. But spirit and all is
Lady Yai?
The head shrine maiden of the
correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed. I am unable to say for...
Excuse me.
That won't be necessary. I must leave now.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken...
Do you mean to say that
No. That's not what I meant at all. I just mean this is like... Anyway, you should, given that you've traveled all the...
Sure! Who knows? Maybe we'll be... Do you think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him.
I'm sorry. It is clear, but... yet unable to cope as one who is... As for what has triggered...
Stripped of his...
Your school... Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword master is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest sword master in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Did he follow us the whole way?
Anzai, you're here for revenge.
You're right to assume. It's been so long, I don't think most... Now I know, but that is no
But what if when I put everything... If there's a
Have you asked them?
Sensei, I can't know whether I will... I want to keep going and...
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Miyakyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his
Traveler, a moment, please.
So, the wind that for us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child.
Ooh, Lady Yai, she seems super... We can come... Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Huh? No.
Huh?
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you, but I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends.
Ayaka?
Because now that you have done the 3 things...
Oh, wait a...
Oh,
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem...
back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those thunder's roar. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate... You will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told... Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me.
So, what's the...
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial...
Oh, Paimon gets it.
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in...
Makes sense.
In any case... The Almighty, she inspires all... It was her almost... The issue is that, after all, because of this...
How can they be...
Nevertheless...
Resistance?
Yes. To say a little more about... But I do wonder whether there may be some other... Of course, they invariably adopt... It almost makes one want...
Ooh, Paimon has...
Oh? What would...
Have you got a plan yet?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article. The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Is this an answer from this world?
Just hand it over. You don't want... If you think you're element... Believe me.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things Psst! Hey! Huh?
Come on!
What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help?
Shh! Quiet!
Hey, this isn't... Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision!
Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right. Here, take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's...
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault. You...
Many thanks.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash...
Think nothing of it. Oh, right. Allow me...
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon, look...
Stop it. As for thanking me, his handiwork allowed me to keep...
Yes, Master Masakatsu.
Master Matsuka...
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. But if I just marched straight in there by myself... So, what about...
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Not bad, huh? Let's go.
It's time to break him...
Perhaps this is karma.
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined.
Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't want to... We should split up. Yes,
Take this!
I must withdraw. Dodge this.
Talk about a big door. It seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it. Boba, get them!
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
no, my sword!
Take this!
Your
I dare! Allow me to strike first! Show me what you've got! Don't hold back! I've been bested.
Battle formation!
Take this! Dodge this!
Get them!
I won't forget this.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Withdraw. Freeze.
Teach me a lesson.
So slow.
Show me what you've got.
No, my sword!
Lightning flash.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Don't hold back.
Take this.
Watch your step. Train harder.
You cannot match my bravery!
Rain outlines your fate. The power of
Thunderclap. Here.
Allow me to strike first. I've been bested.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Teach me a lesson.
Dodge this. Don't push your luck. Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Watch your step. Strike first. Show me what you've got. Don't hold back.
Take this.
No, my sword!
Withdraw. Lightning flash.
I need to train harder.
Let me
Allow
give you a
me
verse.
to strike first. Show me what you've got.
Rain outlines your fate.
I dare you.
Lightning flash.
I've been bested.
Following thunder!
Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Locking you up was just the beginning.
No!
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission brutes are torturing him!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens to Master Masakatsu, our whole plan will have been for nothing.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? Who's that?
That's Kojo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army.
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that
Yes.
if you are unashamed of...
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, this search... Yoimiya, are you
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry, I've got us covered.
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fire...
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is...
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh,
Come on! We've got no time to lose! Oh...
Yes, he's in serious but remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
well...
Leave this place.
out of that creepy place.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out of there.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel? Can you hold on?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you. All of you. I'll take him to get treated. I'll treat you to a round of drinks when—
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to Right. It seems as though there are some— How about we go tell Ayaka and the other—
I see. So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt decree. She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question. In her eyes, if our true—
True. We are now ones— You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Don't mention it.
Indeed. Things may have turned— But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision, it is time we make—
There's no need to— Things seem to have taken— yes, which— And then—
A ceremony, you say?
I don't know.
You being in a constant state of alert will— Toma, well—
I'd say, funny enough—
A hotbot game?
Simply put, then we take it in turn. Anyone who guessed— Don't you think it sounds like fun?
You really do? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather some ingredients. But what should we choose? Let's see what we've got here. Fresh fish fillets, shrimp, bamboo shoots. Nice! You can't go wrong. Paimon never thought we'd—
Yeah, you can say that again. But hey, at least I got the most points.
I'm afraid it's your own fault for adding all those strange ingredients, Toma. The soup flavor, even with a traveler's normal ingredients, I still couldn't guess any of them correctly.
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot?
I must apologize. To be perfectly honest, I thought the cakes would be a—
Uh-oh. I feel like a new man.
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone else's turn. Talk about being competitive.
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the God of Hot Pot's blessing. Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around. I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better. I can sense it. So without further ado, I hereby declare that the winner of today's Hot Pot Challenge is me.
Oh, brother.
Good
Yes. If the 10 and with the extra time?
Let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days' rest, we'll reconvene at the Komori. Downtime is hard. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking—
There's gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why not? We should play again now that everyone knows the rules. I'll see you all later.
Bye, Toma. Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori tea house for a while. Why don't we go explore some other places? where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to, but you ought not be nervous.
Individual requests?
Correct. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the only person I can entrust this to. A few days ago, she wrote about—
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. So, according to the notebook—
Paimon thinks it's
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want? Do you need us to find—
No. Her address is given, and please keep everything I have told. The proper course of action would be to involve my— Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people. Not to mention trustworthy. I would not feel comfortable with anyone else in this situation.
You can count on us! We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment, just treat us to some delicious food, and we'll be more than happy.
Wonderful. In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show you both around. If you don't mind, of course.
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all. Do we?
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then? Ogura Textiles and Kimonos is our first stop.
All right, sounds great.
My apologies. Kamore Tea House only accepts guests of sufficient status. Please don't enter without permission.
What will you have me solve?
You